It's PATisDOPE, and I'm here with
Phil Ade.
What's today, my man?
Today is July 30. That R.O.S E dropped today, just a couple hours ago.
And we got a lot to smile about.
Hell yeah.
The tour, the R.O.S.E features, the hold on, what you had 1,000 downloads and what?
How many? That's like 50 minutes.
50 minutes. Let's talk about the progression since the Rocky Fresh tour to now your own tour.
Yeah, I know. Like this is my first headlining tour, man. I'm excited. I got some of my homies coming with me. Kid Daytona, Sean Christopher coming for a few days. The homie Ron Fortune coming for a few days. So it's gonna be live. It's gonna be a good look. I'm excited.
Favorite track on the R.O.S.E project that you had the most fun doing? The most fun creating.
I had the most fun creating. Man, I would say. I think it had to be the last track, the outro. It's featuring my boy Flex Cartel. Like when we was in there, Sonny threw on the joint. He had like kind of remixed the intro as an outro, and we was just on there just playing around with auto tune and different melodies and stuff that we could throw on there. I laid some ideas on it, and Flex went to the studio with Sonny, and they laid something. I came back and heard it, and I was like, "Oh man, it's crazy." So I threw in my part, and it came out dope.
We don't really know too much about Flex.
Flex, yeah.
Should we be able to take him serious?
Yeah, hell yeah. He's on. Yeah, he's
okay.
on. My Royal Fam team. He got a project coming soon. It's 20 FK.
Okay.
Like Flex is like somebody I knew from like back in the day when we was youngest. Like we played on a little community, little basketball team back in the day. So that's a homie. It's been a homie. He got some shit coming, some dope stuff.
All right, before we talk more about the Royal Fam, let's talk about the struggle, because I witnessed the struggle. Like you came out, you was hot. You had Tabby behind you, Wale behind you. You had a lot of people behind me, and then the struggle started to come. Did you get depressed, or did that motivate you to now
it's never like with anybody's story. Yeah. Wale, Tabby, any artist you ask, there's always that period of time where you gotta you gotta grind, you gotta go through it a little bit, and that's that's just in life. Like anything you want, you gotta go through that period in time where your faith is tested. Yeah. And I'm still dealing with that, in different aspects of my life. So it's all good. I welcome it because it makes me who I am.
Let's talk Royal Fam. Where did the name come in? Who's at the top of Royal Fam, basically mentoring y'all guys to just keep on going.
Really, that's just that's something I started. It's my crew. And it's a play off, my name. Ade is a Nigerian name, and what it means is crown or royalty. Okay. And so I just use that kind of like just a platform for my friends and my fans, to get involved with what I'm doing. So that's just basically what it is. We have there's artists on it though. There's Flex Cartel, there's D-Boy, there's Ice the Villain. There's my homie Chris Casanova. He's more like just affiliated with it
from New York, right? Yeah. I definitely downloaded this project.
That's the crew.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course I got the homies, the entourage.
Yeah, because we seen the video, they going on the steps, everybody.
Yeah, of course I got, that's something for all my homies to be involved in, but business wise, it's just about them. And Stan, he's been managing everything.
Okay, cool. So what's the state that gives Phil Ade the most support? The state outside of DC. Outside of DC, man. Maryland. Outside of Maryland,
outside of DMV.
Outside of the DMV, what I'm saying? That supports you the most.
Oh, I'd have to give it to Illinois, Chicago, that whole area. Yeah, like before I even had any following out here, those people in Chicago hit me up like, "Yo, we mess with your music." This is back when I was recording on my friend's laptop in his room with the mic in the little sock, like just messing around with music, putting it on MySpace. Shout out to everybody at the Leader Shop. They was playing the music in there. There was a little buzz out there in Chicago. Before I really had met Raheem or Dre, anybody. So I gotta give it to them. They've been supporting since day one.
Yeah, and tell a lot of people, a lot of my fans, we go from the hood stories, interviewing people, back to more the sneakerhead, hip hop lyric rappers. Like, tell them basically how supportive, you know, Raheem been in the whole management and just to keep everything level here, and because you had a very consistent career, you know.
Yeah.
And just let them know how they managed to do that for you.
No, I mean Raheem definitely he's like, you know, Raheem got to do him most of the time. So most of the time I be with Drake.
Yeah.
But Raheem has definitely like been a mentor as far as having as far as being an artist. You know, also having that business mind. And, you know, Dre just really, like, he really kind of, like, adds to that, like, a whole lot. Like, for the last, like, few years, you know what I'm saying, I've been out the house, kind of just left my father. I hadn't talked to my father in probably about 4 years.
African,
4 years now.
Nigerian or African? Well,
Nigerian, he's Nigerian.
Okay,
yeah.
So do they support, they don't support it, right? They don't really support music.
No, Nigeria, you know, Nigeria is a country, I mean, anywhere in Africa, they big on music, but my father specifically, like, he wasn't with it, you know, he's more like, you know, stay in school, finish school, then do what you want. But, you know, this is all I was doing. I wasn't really focusing on school, so why am I going to waste my time and y'all money?
So you basically sacrificed your relationship with your father to pursue a music career?
It was other things involved with that.
Okay, we ain't gonna get into that though.
We ain't gonna get into it. But nah, definitely it wasn't with it. But Raheem and Dre have kind of been like helping me grow into a man. You know what I'm saying? And a businessman, like I said. So they definitely been instrumental in making this whole thing pop. You know, 368. Without 368, I wouldn't be here. So
most of that. So we got Triletro.
Triletro, August 17th.
And then when does the tour start?
The tour starts August 9th. That's next week.
Well, so we got a big month for Phil Ade.
Yeah, exactly.
We got the tour, then we going to Triletro.
Yep, we got the tour. It starts the 9th. Triletro is gonna be, you know, routed in there, so I'm gonna be coming back to do that.
Okay.
And then you know, we release the dates for the East Coast leg of the tour, but we're going everywhere. We're going south, the Midwest, we're going out west. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be everywhere. So, you know, look out for them dates coming soon. PhilAdeMusic.com is where you can find that.
Where you excited to go? Yeah, check out PhilAdeMusic.com. What else? Where you at? Twitter, Royal Fan Field?
I changed it. See, I changed it.
You be messing me up,
yeah. Okay. I've changed it probably like 3 times. But it's Phil Ade _RF. PHILADE _RF.
Okay.
Instagram too.
Can I get that DMV verse? How we change?
Oh, you said
I want you to give me the verse. The verse when you said we made the DMV girls bougie. What was it again?
Oh, man. I started off working at the wash, girlfriend on my nerves, fuck my boss, man, that nigga soft, gave his ass the bird, I got a purpose, was smoking perp just to ease my mind, I was kirking, did all that work for a couple dimes, and them dimes, they ain't give me time, they looking for cash, someone tall, maybe playing ball, riding something fast, okay cool, I dropped out of school, Tim said I could spit, then my day came, now them same dames is on my dick, I'm on my shit, and I bet you know me now, ho. In the back of an Escalade, I'm blazing windows down low. Just trying to get paid and leave, believe that's what I'm in town for. My life is circus, so the thirsty bitches, we clown those. Royal fam, we don't crown hoes. We sip crown and pour down rolls. The money calling and it sound close. So will you please shut the fuck up? We the reason all these DMV women stuck up. What's up? Man.
What they done did to you? What they scarred you?
Nah.
When they come to DC, they love our girls, though. Why do you think they love our girls?
What it is with the DMV is like, I mean, just as far as I'm not saying that's all the girls out here. But, you know, living that DC nightlife, you know, you see the girls all the time that are always at the next ball player, the next actor, whoever.
But them be the ones we want. I'm not gonna say
exactly.
you. Them the ones we want.
You know what I'm saying? Not getting into this rap shit, like I'm kind of entering that. You know what I'm saying? That category of those dudes that with a little bit of celebrity that, you know what I'm saying, come in and all the girls want to fuck with now just because of who they are.
So, did that change? Did that happen for you? Let's talk about an incident. You know, we don't got to talk about no names because, you know what I'm saying, let's talk about an incident that made you feel like a star, locally at least.
Incident. That's a whole rap.
Oh, it's like that?
I mean,
you just did Broccoli Fest. You just did Broccoli Fest. You had everybody going crazy.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Oh, it's matter of fact, I'll give you one. Broccoli City Festival. When right before I was about to go on, the mayor came on and spoke, and he just like gave me my intro. Like he gave me the intro for my set because I went on right after. He was shouting me out, and and basically was just promoting what I had to do. Like that was crazy to me.
It was just like
the man DC is giving me my intro right now before I go on. So that fucked me up. And then what's crazy after that, I performed Paper Over Pussy right as the nigga walking off stage.
Yeah,
so
you feel like it was.
That was a little. It wasn't awkward, but it was just funny.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of situations you know you work hard. Yeah. You know you should be known and you are known, but it's just that one. It's just always situations like you roll up, somebody just jump out the car and like come knock you down. Ain't no autographs. You ain't signed no autographs yet.
Oh yeah, like
you did all that.
Yeah, Logic brought me over his show. I signed to do for him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That shit was crazy.
Things is changing, man. It's Phil Ade.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, go ahead and rap that lyric. I'm gonna sit back. Look, go ahead and rap that. Go ahead rap it.
What was it? And them dimes, they ain't give me time. They looking for cash. Some got a purpose for smoking perp just to eat my mind.
Ike Vision's behind the camera. He's standing up looking like a transformer. And
hell yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't get no more girls, you know what I mean? You got them all, you know what I mean?
Nigga, you the man.
Hey.
Fam, we don't crown hoes. We sit crown and pour down rolls. What the fuck?
That's it though, you already in there. Get that roses now. That piff. Everybody Twitter in the DMV. Where else can we get it from?
Yeah, you already said PhilAdeMusic.com.
PhilAdeMusic.com.
That piff already.
Thatpiff.com.
Follow me on Twitter, PhilAde_RF. Instagram the same thing. On Facebook /PhilAde
Instagram.
RF.
Follow on Instagram.
All that, man.
He's signing niggas' foreheads, man.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Eyes low in my super shades, yeah, I'm smoking that super haze. Cut women I knew for years, fucking bitches I knew for days. All my nights be way too long, all my drinks be way too strong. Top floor of that Cosmo, Sin City, I'm way too gone. Give me freedom or give me death, give me Jesus, let me lead this mess. Nightmares about hellfire, Lord please I don't need this stress. These hoes be acting up, these hoes be acting up, and these niggas want hold me back cause these niggas be acting.
R.O.S.E. out right now. Make sure y'all get that. Thatpip.com, PATisDOPE.com.